Hey guys, this is how to make perfect choices every time. We're going to get this done in under 5 minutes. So grab pen and paper. Let's go. While you're grabbing your pen and paper, I'm Kat. I'm the creator of Kick-Ass Life Project. Welcome. And if you want to go check us out, that's great. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, got your pen and paper. Your life is not how you planned it. I'm guessing. Most of us are there. We are going to talk about 3 concepts that are going to help you to make perfect choices every time and not regret the ones from your past. So, revisiting your regrets steals from your now, and you're going to regret that later. So use the 7-second rule. You can spend up to 7 seconds rehashing embarrassing moments, wondering what other people think about you, or wishing you had said whatever it is, because if you're like me, you're the queen of the afterthoughts. 7 seconds, that is it. Because I promise you, everybody else is not spending more time than that going over your embarrassing moment. The lessons. Okay, so this is step 1. What went wrong? What is it we're agonizing over here? A trip you didn't take, an opportunity you wasted, a fart that wasn't quite as silent as you'd hoped? Who knows? I've given you some examples there. What is your horrible event that you are regretting and going over and rehashing? What is it? Then, what's the moral? What is the lesson that that thing taught you? What are you taking away from that? Are you taking away from that, hey, I'm free to choose safety over adventure. And if you're thinking to yourself now, ooh, but I didn't want to do that, that's okay, we're getting to that. Maybe the lesson, the moral you need to learn, change is my friend. Maybe it's never assuming. Who knows? Figure out the moral from what went wrong, and then here's the important part, find the proof. I want you to think of 3 examples that prove that since that event in the past, you have increased your ability to whatever that moral was. You've increased your ability to do whatever this thing here is. Congratulations. If you can come up with 3 examples, your lesson is now part of you. You've learned it. Move on. Or give yourself opportunities to practice it more and then move on. You don't have to be perfect. Action. When you go back to thinking about this event, did you act alone? No, I'm guessing you were not in a vacuum. You're probably never going to be in a vacuum, and while the other people involved are not necessarily to blame either, they're living their imperfect, unplanned lives as well and doing their best, you were not alone. Are you over-accepting responsibility for everything? Write down one other person who had a hand in this event. And then I want you to work on forgiving yourself. What was your experience level at the time that this thing happened? Did you have all the info you needed? Are you now beating yourself up because you're incapable of time traveling back with the knowledge you now have? Okay, write down one piece of info that you have now that you didn't have then. Pause this if you need to. I'm going fast. I know, 5 minutes, people. So the desire. The what if. Yep, we're going there. How would your life be different if you had acted differently? So answer that question. If I had or hadn't done X, Y, Z, whatever the thing is, I would now fill in the blank. What would you be? A painter? Married? Still friends with so-and-so? Living abroad or had lived abroad? Whatever it is, sit with it. Breathe it in. Now, you're going to answer one question. It's going to go one of 2 ways. Do you still want that thing? If yes, woo, great, you have a goal. I want you to do one thing, one small thing that will take you less than 15 minutes and is within a realistic budget for you, and it gets you closer to that thing. So if moving to Paris was the thing you didn't do, put a picture of the Eiffel Tower, maybe some geraniums on your desk, and put a jar there for saving spare change. If being a famous fashion designer was your thing, not going to happen today, but spend 15 minutes, research some trends, find some mentors to follow. If your answer to do you still want it is no, minimum 5 minutes celebrating that. Guess what? You don't want what you haven't got. That is freaking fabulous news. Have fun with that. Experiment with celebrating that. You are here for the joy. Spending any more than 7 seconds criticizing yourself for something that could not have gone differently is a waste of your light. The world needs your light, not your regret. Failures are simply lessons in what doesn't work or what you need to practice more. So when you need to learn patience, life is going to give you lineups. Embrace the lesson, then move on. The lesson of regret is that you still can't time travel. Get over it. And let's agree that moving forward is going to be a better option anyway. I took a lot of these ideas from material inspired by the Organized Artist Company, giving them credit. And if you want to know any more about Kick-Ass Life Project, please go check us out at kickasslifeproject.com.